Okay, so if you watched my hot air balloon earring video, then you could probably assume that I have the jewelry making itch. Doing my first polymer clay craft was so much fun and so relaxing, and it just opened the doors to all the possibilities of every type of jewelry and every little cute thing that I could make. And so today I'm going to make some little acorn earrings as well as some little snail accessories. Honestly, I just think this is going to be a really cozy, kind of whimsical little crafting video. So if you want to just buckle in, and if you're doing some crafts or some art today with me, then let's just do it together. Get some coffee or some tea and let's have some fun. So let's talk about the plan. I really would like to make acorn earrings that are to the size and scale of actual acorns. My goal is to have people ask if it's really an acorn. I want them to be as close as possible and have all the, flaws and imperfections of an actual acorn. I will then also use a bit of a shimmer of gold paint to give it more of a jewelry look, something that makes it look kind of shiny and nice. As far as the snails go, I was inspired by this snail that I saw on a walk a couple months ago. Look at this beautiful little cinematic snail. Oh my gosh, I'm totally going to use this for an illustration. And I just thought he was way too cute, and that's what kind of inspired me to make some snail accessories. I also saw an image like this on Pinterest and thought that was way too darn cute. Now, this is just the start. I will probably make a lot more stuff in the future, but for now I just am getting used to polymer clay and what is possible. It was at this moment that I realized I didn't know what an acorn looks like. So I had to Google it, which I'm using my phone to film, so I had to do that off camera, but I researched it and I figured out what I wanted it to look like. This week, I needed something just really low-key and relaxing. I needed to not add another thing to my plate. I don't know about you, but things lately have just been so hectic. I feel like I haven't had a minute to myself to just sit and relax, to read a book or, do just relaxing things that I want to do. I am trying to focus my energy on hobbies that are fun and relaxing in themselves, that aren't just scrolling on Instagram or watching TV. I'm really trying to put more and more energy into being active in relaxing ways. It's not that I need to be producing all the time. It's not that I need to be working all the time, but I should be doing things that I enjoy, and I encourage you to do the same. And I really have always loved crafting. I've always loved making my own jewelry and clothing and making things unique and my own. I wore my hot air balloon earrings out the other day, and within about 30 minutes, I had received 4 compliments on them, which made me feel really, really good, and is also what kind of inspired me to make some more jewelry and some other concepts that I had been thinking about. But one of the people I was speaking to said that I should sell them, and for now, this is just a hobby for me for fun, but I've definitely been thinking about it. I've already got an Etsy store for my art and my illustrations, and so it would be easy to make listings and see if anyone was interested. Now, these do take a lot of time, and so I would have to figure out systems to, batch make 10 pairs at once or something like that if people were buying them and thought that they were really cute. So let me know in the comments what you think of that and if you think that it's something that I should do. Okay, so the question is whether I want to make the snails little earrings that go like this, so that profile, you see the shell, or little hair clips that I can put in my hair. I'm thinking maybe I'll do hair clips just for some variation, and then if I must have snail earrings as well as some acorn earrings, then I will come back and I will do some more. I also have been in love with the idea of doing some art fairs. We have one in particular, a huge art fair in September here in town that is giant, and it's one of my fondest things to go to every year. I have done it ever since I was a little kid. I had traditions of getting a euro and an ice cream potato. If you don't know what an ice cream potato is, it is vanilla ice cream shaped to look like a potato, wrapped in like cocoa powder, cut down the middle, and then they put like ice cream toppings like fake butter and things like that in it. It's really fun and dorky and an Idaho thing, but every year I would get a euro, an ice cream potato, walk around, look at art, buy art if I loved it, and the idea of having my own booth gets me really excited. I missed the cutoff this year, which is okay because I feel like I don't have a lot to sell as far as prints go. My book isn't published yet. And so I am bound and determined to sign up next year and have a booth next September for 2026, sell art prints, my children's book, and maybe I'll be selling jewelry like this because I really enjoy this, and maybe it's something that I'll be doing more as a pastime, and if other people like it, then I would be happy to produce more. After grabbing a little snack and a French press, it was time to get started painting. I started off with a glossy finish to be kind of like my primer, and then got right into painting. This kind of thing is just really relaxing because there's just no stakes, you know, especially with clay. If you mess up, you just start over, you just remold it, you just change how it looks. And I love that kind of thing. Sometimes with art, it can be a little bit frustrating because once you put, you know, the paint on a canvas, it's kind of on there. And depending on the medium, of course, you can change things a little bit. But I think that's why I've been really enjoying digital art, is because it takes so much pressure off and makes it just a more fluid, positive experience where I don't have to be hard on myself the whole time. If I mess up a little bit, oh, well, I can fix it. And I just feel the same way with clay. It's something really malleable and easy and really enjoyable. A nice cup of coffee or maybe a glass of wine while doing this for like an hour is just a great relaxing pastime, and I'm excited to dive into it and do a lot more in the future. These were so fun to paint, especially the acorns, getting like all the little textures, doing all the little definition, dry brushing little strokes on there, doing the highlights of the shell. Enough painting montage, let's hop over into the results. Okay, you guys, well, that's it. I know this was a really simple craft. I hope to do a lot more jewelry and earrings in the future. I'm having so much fun with polymer clay, but all in all, am pretty happy with them. I'm in love with the acorns. I am a little bit mid on the snail earrings. I think the snail hair piece turned out very cute, and it's something that I can't wait to wear. The snail earrings, I feel like, are pretty simple. I was really intimidated with the paint job on the snail shell, making it look realistic and lifelike, and I feel like I kind of copped out just going gold. Again, I like this idea of making everything still feel and look like jewelry, so the gold and the metallic brown kind of make it more jewelry-like, but make it way less realistic. So all in all, I feel kind of mid on the snails, but I'm very happy with how the acorns turned out. So let me know what you guys think, and if you try anything like this at home, I would love to hear about it. If you enjoyed this video and you found it kind of cozy and comfy and want to see more arts and crafts like this in the future, then please hit like and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what I should work on next. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one.